Hi guys, I'm Esme and I will be your actress Brit in New York. In this video today I'm going to talk a bit about my New York Film Academy audition that I had a few months ago. The course I applied for is acting for film. I'm dressed like this because I've just finished doing a self-tape to do some elf work over Christmas, which I really hope I get. So I've gone all out, dressed as Elfie as I could. Okay, so when I first applied, it was just a simple online application. There weren't too many questions, if I can remember right. All you had to pick really, which was the hard bit, was when you would like to go. So they have 3 intakes: May, September and January. I applied at the end of April, start of May time, and I could have actually applied for the May intake, but I didn't, and I didn't do September either. I chose January just because it would give me a little bit longer to get the money together and prepare. After I'd sent in my online application, I got a call from my admissions guy, who calls me up all the time, just to go over any questions I had ready for the audition. So he was just asking if I knew what pieces I was going to do, if I had any questions about them. So I just double checked that they were both modern, because lots of schools want a modern and a classic. This course is just acting for film. You don't need a classical one, you just do 2 modern ones. So then we just had a chat. He was very friendly, just making sure I knew where I was going, knew what I was doing. They had an actors workshop the day before as well, which I could have gone to if I wanted to. So he was just letting me know about that and telling me what they'd be doing on that day. And it was all for free, but I couldn't end up going because I ended up having to work. So I just did the audition. New York Film Academy acting workshop in London was on Saturday the 9th and my audition was on Sunday the 10th. Oh, that took me ages to find. I booked it for 12:30 p.m, so I didn't have to rush too much in the morning because I'd have to get up to London. On a Sunday, trains are less frequent from where I live to get into London. So 12:30 was a good time slot for me, but it also wasn't too late in the day, so I was one of the first lot. So I woke up for the audition day. I was having a really good day. I felt really confident and good. So I got the train in, made sure I was going to get there early, very early. It's good to be early so you can find your surroundings. I went into prep. I got a green tea because that's what I like to drink. Got a banana. I was feeling so confident and good that I had to have my green tea in this, disposable coffee cup, even though I was drinking in, because that's what they do in prep. So I said, is this really necessary? Can I have a normal cup? But I couldn't. So I just suffered and had my green tea in my disposable cup. I'm actually now waiting for my birthday. I'm going to buy for myself a little bamboo reusable coffee cup so I don't get in situations like that anymore. I listened to some people on the table next to me, who were about to go. They'd come from America. They were about to go and see Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, because my audition was at the Actors Centre, which is right next to where Harry Potter and the Cursed Child is. And I'm a huge fan of Harry Potter, and they were wearing the Hogwarts badges and scarves and stuff, so I was like, oh, this is really cool, this is such a good day, and they're American, and I'm about to do an American audition. So I went over to the Actors Centre because I'd worked out where it was before I'd got my prep. She sent me up the stairs, and I sat with my book, reading my book, which is actually Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. That's the book I was reading at that time. Sitting and waiting, and then another girl that was auditioning came up, and it turned out I was actually sitting and waiting in the wrong place. So I was like, oh, we had a little chat, and she was really, really nice. I really hope she got in. Like I said in my last video, I think it's nice to chat with the people that you're sitting with, so you can get to have a little bit of talk. It kind of relaxes you a bit. I was then called in to do my piece. The panel was made up of 2 people. One of them was an ex-student, but who now worked at the school. We had a little chat. They asked me some questions about where I'd come from that day. And then they just asked me to do my pieces. They filmed them on a little iPhone, introduce my pieces like you kind of would for a self-tape. So I did my first one, and I could kind of feel the energy in the room wasn't amazing. And then I did my second one, which I've already told you guys I absolutely love, which is Susie from No One Will Tell Me How to Start a Revolution by Luke Barnes. I've actually got a video of me doing that now, also on my YouTube, so I might link that underneath in the video description. After I'd done that one, I kind of felt the energy was a bit better. They looked a bit more excited. I started chatting about what it would mean to move to America to study. They asked me what my family would think and how my family would feel, and I said that they'd be really pleased for me to, because it's a fantastic opportunity if I did have the opportunity to. However, it's a lot of money, so we'd have to see. And then then the panel said, well, we're going to send your videos off for scholarship, to be looked at for scholarship. And I was like, oh right, okay. And it was like, because you can expect a place. So that quick, they'd kind of said, yeah. So then we just started talking about the different visas you need, the one for studying, and then if I were to work in America after I'd finished studying, different things you study in the different modules, what it's like working and living and studying in New York. They asked me why I wanted to do acting for film. I said because I think it's really modern, it's really important to know camera work. In the 21st century, it's important to be a 21st century actor, which some people call it. I was absolutely buzzing. Because I'd done so many auditions already, I think that's why this audition went so well. Completely went in as myself, just thought, this is it, take me or leave me. Luckily they wanted to take me. After that, it was a very, very, very quick turnaround. A few days later, I got an email giving me the acceptance, the course fees would be, giving me different information about then how much housing would be if I chose to go into their student housing, how much they expect living costs are per month. So there was that to think about then as well. Even though I'd got the acceptance, I needed to think about whether I could afford it, whether it was going to be realistic for me to do the move and to go. I then got a call from the admissions guy saying, well, asking me how I thought my audition went, saying that he gathered it had gone well because my panel had put me through for getting the maximum amount of talent scholarship you can get. I feel really, really lucky to have gotten that, because that means that I could go. I spoke to my parents, and we were able to make it happen. So from then, it was going to be a reality. I then had to go through the sending off my needs-based scholarship, which I didn't end up getting any money from because I'd got so much from the talent scholarship. But that was fine. I had lots of calls with admissions the whole way through that bit of the process. So I really knew where I was and what was going on. So that was really, really good. And then I sent off my deposit. I'll do another video about the visa application and what you do after you send off your deposit, and getting what the type of visa is that you get, and about your visa interview, because I'm doing all of that this week. I've got to send off all of my forms and book my interview this week, so I will be able to make a video on that very, very soon. Hopefully that all made sense and that was enough information for you all. If not, if you have any questions, post it in the comments, or you can message me, which I know some of you have done, on Instagram or Twitter. My @ is EsmeWG, so go give me a follow. I'll be posting things on there as well about work I'm doing, about things coming up with the move, lots of things that I hadn't even thought about that I've got to start doing. Sorting out a new phone contract thing, bank, obviously got to do my visa, booking flights. So give me a follow and a message if you want to know more. Okay, so I hope you found the video useful, insightful. If any of you have auditions coming up, good luck. I know some of you have been commenting and messaging me that you have auditions coming up for different American drama schools, which is amazing, so good luck and break a leg. I've been Esme, your Brit actress in New York.